Okay, 40 Days for Life is starting on the 9th of March, which is Ash Wednesday, a time when Christians of all denominations get together and start preparing for the great feast of Easter, the resurrection. We go with Christ through these 40 days, through his suffering and death, into the resurrection. But the 40 Days for Life takes advantage of Lent and makes it a time when we pray for one of our most precious gifts, and that is the gift of life itself. When I'm talking to parishioners, I tell them that the dignity or the sacredness of human life is not only a religious issue. Humanitarians see it as a human rights issue. We as people believe that each person has been created by God, and that we add a spiritual dimension to our pro-life stand, that the life is sacred. We are created by God, and every other person is, as we are, children of God, the author of life itself. Some would try to say that we can avoid the issue by claiming that we are personally involved against abortion. But if my neighbor wants to have an abortion, that's her right. Well, if you're personally against an abortion, it's because you recognize that it is wrong. And so you cannot say that if it's wrong, it's just wrong for me, but right for someone else. It's an objective wrong, and we have to accept that. We don't give that same argument about arson or thievery or lying. We see these as objectively evil, and we take a stand and we speak out. But for some reason, because it's become a political issue, we do not speak out as we should about the abortion issue. It is never right to kill an innocent baby. Even though I know it's objectively wrong to kill, quite often people say, but babies are not persons. They are human beings in the first stage of their development, and they are sacred. When I'm talking to fellow clergymen, be they ministers or priests or rabbis, I tell them that we are judged more on what we do than what we say. We are men of God. If we are indifferent to the mass killing that we have here in our own city, in our own neighborhoods, what message are we giving to our people? That things are no longer objectively wrong, but abortion is objectively wrong, but it is taking a human life. So I think everyone in this area should be speaking out in favor of the sacredness of life. And I invite everybody to join with us in front of the Planned Parenthood office every day from 8 until 4 during the first 40 days of Lent. That includes Sundays. So we go from Ash Wednesday to Palm Sunday, and then we consider that 40 days, which was equivalent to the lifespan and the time of Jesus. So by being involved, we're identifying with the lifespan of most people in those days, and we're doing it because we believe that the babies have a right to have that lifespan themselves. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you all down at the Planned Parenthood any time of the day from 8 until 4. Okay, thank you.